The first thing we'll do is open the evidence document. Go to the source file and open the evidence document. Now this is the evidence document. Here you will take a screenshots of your work and then paste it. So the first request is to personalize this evidence document by adding our name, center number and candidate number. Then we'll save it by appending our candidate number to the file name. So let's do that. Going to file, save as, to the source file. Here I will add random candidate number 778, then we'll save this. Now to personalize this one, click on insert, then go to header, I'm adding my name, removing the rest of the placeholders. Now doing so, the name will appear on every page. As task 2, we are given a Word document file. Our job is to open this Word document file and do some editing as per the question's request. So the file I'm going to open is J21 Triathlon, such a long name. This is a file. They have requested that first some settings have been already applied. The portrait, the orientation has been set to portrait, landscape, to portrait, and the margins are set to 2.5 centimeters. So do not touch is the instruction. Don't touch anything you are told. Don't change. Don't change. The next thing we'll do is copy this name, and then go save this one with this name, plus change the file format to Word document. They're saying the format of the software you are using. We are using Word document to edit the file, so you will change this into a Word document format. Click on Save As, go to the same location where the file is saved. Now here, replace the name with the name they have given us. Click on this arrow, change to Word document. Now save this. Okay. They have asked us to take a screenshot of this file in the folder, inside the folder, showing the file format and the name. So using your favorite screen recorder or snipping tool, or using if you are using a Windows machine, by pressing print screen, you can take a screenshot, and then make sure that you show the file name. Make sure that you show the type. The type is showing Microsoft Word. I'm not satisfied because it's not very well clear. So what I will do is make this one smaller so the type is very clear. Now I'll take again the screenshot of this, and then showing the file type, copy this one, go to the evidence document, add this as evidence 1. Next, we are asked to remove all page breaks throughout the document. To remove a page break, what you need to do is click on this icon, so it shows you all the page breaks throughout the document. As you scroll down, make sure that you are reading or you are looking for the page break. I have the first page break here, so press delete by clicking before it. This will remove the page break. Do so throughout the document. Okay, that's fine. There is no more. After this you have asked us to personalize this document by adding our name, center number and candidate number right aligned in the document as a header, and also in the footer to add a page number on the center. So I will show you how to do that. Going back to the document itself, insert, click on insert, then header, add header. Then it says right aligned, so this is right aligned. I'm going to write my name, center number, candidate number. These placeholders, since there is no any more other requests, I'll just remove them. Alright, the next thing I will do is add a footer. To add a footer, click on insert again, and then click here, footer. Here I will add page number. Click on this one, current position. You can choose any format you want. I will remove the placeholder. Make sure when you are deleting you don't displace this one. So the next requirement is they asked us to make sure that the page, that these headers that we have added in the footers, they are aligned with a margin, with a page margin, and also that there is no any extra placeholder, and that the header and the footer appear on every page. So you check that before you exit to the next question. So I will show you how to do that. Here we don't have any placeholder. This is center aligned with relative to the page margin. That's fine, there's no problem. And also the header is right aligned relative to the page margin. There is no any placeholder, and the header and the footer are appearing on every page. That is what is required. Good. So we are done with that question. Proceed to the next one. Here I will add this title at the beginning of the document as a title. So scroll up after copying and give it a tab or enter, then add this one. The next question is they are asking us to create a style, a title style. So these are the specifications. The font style is going to be serif. This is equivalent to Arial, and the rest is given here. As we edit, we apply those changes. Make sure that you strictly follow as they have requested, including the name and everything. So click on style here, then click on this plus sign. Here I will write TN, title. Then this one I will leave it as that. Change this one to 34. Okay. The next request is that it should be center, bold, italic, spacing before and after 0, line spacing should be single. So bold, italic, center. Let's do that. Bold, italic, center. Then we go to format and paragraph. Here we make this one 0, 0, 0H. This is single line. That's good. So now we are done creating this. The style has been automatically applied. Okay. The next thing they asked is to take a screenshot of this title. So I will click on modify again, and then here I will take a screenshot and place this one as a second evidence. Okay. After taking a screenshot, I will copy. Then I will go to the document to add this. So going to the evidence document, scrolling to the next one, here evidence 2, we add this title. All the requirements are seen, that it is bold, italic, centered, and space before and after are 0. I hope there is nothing else we have forgotten. Yeah, everything is fine. So The next question is we are asked to select a paragraph, an entire text starting from general, the subheading general, up to up to competitors in each category. So what I will do is copy this one. The question is that after selecting this part of the text, this part of the document, I'm going to apply a 2-column layout and make sure that these 2 columns are separated or spaced with 1.5 centimeter between them. So I have copied the text for searching. General subheading is already here. Close this one, and I will go to Control F and paste this one so it can locate it. Now after this, what I will do is copy this document, this text entirely all the way up to general. Alright, after this, click on layout, then go to columns. Here on columns, I prefer clicking on this one so I can apply the spacing. Select 2, then here make the spacing 1.5 centimeters. The rest don't affect it, leave it as that. This has created 2-column layout with a spacing of 1.5 centimeters. Okay. Alright, we can scroll and see how the document looks after this. It looks fine. It looks good. Okay. After this, this is to make some checking that sorry, we have gone to the next question. That one is already finished. So number 7 here, we are going to create a list for this part of the text, swim up to this one. So I will go to this part of the text, and then after creating the list, we are asked that we add 1.5 centimeter indentation from the left margin, and this should be single line spacing, no space before or after each line, and last thing is after the last bullet point or the last element, we are going to add 6-point space so that we separate it from the paragraph. So we'll do that going to the document and locating that list. Alright, I already found the list here. So what I will do is copy this up to this one, and then I will click on paragraph here, reduce this one to 0. Indentation here from left margin should be 1.5 centimeter, and that is single line spacing. That's good. Make sure that this is bullet point. Okay, let's change it again. Alright, so this one will be 1.5 centimeter. Okay. Now we have created the list with 1.5 centimeter indentation from left margin, and also the spacing we have fulfilled. The last is between this last element and the paragraph, there should be 6-point spacing. So to do that, go to the layout again, press enter, I will restore this one, Control Z, because I want to give it 6 point. Yeah, make sure that is 6 point. Okay, so this is done. Everything is fine. So the next question is, we are going to edit a TN subhead. This is a style for the subheading. So we are going to make some changes to it, and then after that we are going to take a screenshot of this work and then place it in the evidence document as evidence 3. So these are the requirements. Going to click on home, then style, go to TN subhead, click on TN subhead, and then modify. This one is supposed to be 18. The style is Arial, that's fine. Center aligned, italic, all capitals, and last spacing after should be 9 point. Let's make those changes to it. It should be italic, it should be center aligned, and all caps. So we go to font and then click all caps. And one more thing before we end this for the question, this one should be 0, while this one should be 9, and this one is single spacing. That's perfectly fine. Okay, so we have made the modification, and we need to take a screenshot. Click on modify. So what I will do is take a screenshot of this. Placing this one as a third evidence here. The next question is, we are going to format a paragraph by applying 1 centimeter indentation from the left and right margins of relative to the page, plus we are going to add an external border of 3 to 4 point thickness, which is black in color. So what I will do is copy this so that I can locate it. This is the entire paragraph beginning with this document, with this phrase. So I will go to the paragraph, and again I will use my Control F. Alright, I've got the paragraph, and then what I will do, close this style. I will copy this. I'll copy this. Okay, after that I will go to the border and shading. Here is going to be box, that is external. Make sure this one says paragraph, and then the shading is 3.3 to 4. That is, this one is fine. 3 point. There is no 3.5 or something, so 3 point. I'll keep it as that. And then color, it says automatic, is black automatically, and this is how the paragraph is going to look. That's fine. Okay, one more thing, we need to add indentation, which says from left and right should be 1 centimeter indented. Alright, there is no any other request to make change. Perfectly fine like this. Good. So we go to the next question. Locate the table in the document. So we are going to find this table, and we are going to delete the column that has a heading distance. So let's do that, and then we are going to format the table so it looks like this, that this column becomes merged, all of them, and then this text inside this column is going to be text direction of vertical. So let's do that. Locating the table, here is the table. To delete this column, click on top and then click on delete, and then delete columns. This has removed the column entirely. Alright, so now you can see this one is a column. It has multiple cells. We need to merge this one so it appears like in the image. Right click after selecting and then merge cells. Here, color fill, apply some formatting as in the document, and then right click and then make text direction be this one. Okay. Alright, after this we are going to format this one. It looks it should be bigger, 18 centimeter. This one doesn't look fine, so we will align from here enter. Okay, that's fine now. So now looks like the document. Another thing is, let's go back here. After this formatting, they asked us to apply for the rest of the columns 2, 3 and 4 TN table style, and also make sure that the texts on these columns are on single line, and the table borders and all data fit in within the column widths. 1 point black external and internal grid lines are displayed when printed. There is a 6-point space after the table. So we'll do that. Going back to the table, first select these 3 columns and then go to Style Manager, to Styles here, and apply table, TN table, and then this has applied TN table. Make sure that these texts all are in one column, in one line, so all of these are in single line. I see that maybe they also request for this one to be bigger, so I'll not bigger but one line, without leaving the area, without messing up with the margin. Yeah, that's fine. Now everything is single line. Now the last thing we'll do is couple of things. Select this one, internal and external border. They said with one. Let's do the formatting. This should be 1 point, and it should be black, and it should be all internal and external. So it is stable, this one. Make sure the selection is stable, then okay. So it has applied this one. The last point is here. They said the thing should be 6 point, so I will put here 6 point, and actually I will click here, so tab. This will give a 6 point between the table and the last one. So that's done. The table is done. Formatting. Now we go to the next question. We are going to import an image and place this image in the paragraph beginning. Please follow the rest. Please follow the rest directors. So I will select this one to locate the paragraph and Control F. After inserting this picture at the beginning of this paragraph, we are going to make some formatting, and that is flip the picture so the image is facing on the other side, on the left side, and on the left hand, and also format the image to reduce the width to 2.5 centimeter, making sure that the height to width aspect ratio is maintained. That's aspect ratio, and also it is aligned to the right of the column at the beginning, and then the text should be wrapped around it. So let's do that. The image, you have seen the name. Copy this one and search. So I will do my Control F and copy this, paste. Yeah, this is a paragraph. Now I will click here, pressing the cursor, go to insert picture, and then this device, going to the folder where this file is located. I will that is in documents and IGCSE tutorial. Click here. That is the image. So I'll get the image. I got the image. Alright, so what we'll do is on this image we need to do some formatting. Going to picture formatting, going to picture formatting, click on this one, and then here on, let me scroll this one so you can see it. Here on rotate, click on this one, and then flip horizontal. This will make the picture face on the other side. It was to the right, now it is to the left. Now after this, what we are going to do is the adjustment here. You can click on this one and then check that the lock aspect ratio is clicked. It's already clicked, and the width I will change it to 2.5 centimeter as requested. This will maintain the ratio. Alright, that is done. Now the next thing you will do is wrap this one, but locate it to the other side. The image then wraps, the text then wraps around it, and it is in the beginning of the paragraph. That is perfectly done. And the last is we have finished with the document production part of the problem. The next part of this tutorial will be in the next video. So here the last, before we finish this video, what we are going to do is proofreading. And so spell check and proofreading the document will make sure that the list, table and paragraph, indented paragraph with border are not split over columns or pages. Make sure that there is no splitting, no widows or orphans, there are no blank pages, styles are applied consistently, spacing is consistent between all items. So we check that, and then we end this tutorial. Let's do that. We print and end. So you can close this one now. Making sure that everything is consistent, we can check that the styles are applied consistently. There is here one problem. This has been so this one was part of, it's good to check before you finish. If you remember, this one was 6 point below, but somehow it has been changed, so adjust that. That is 6 point. Okay, everything else is fine. Make sure everything is okay. The table is not split, everything is fine here. List, we have seen, we have corrected the list. The rest, paragraphs are not split over 2 columns. Widows and orphans, no. That's when you have a single line at the end of a page or at the beginning. So we don't have those problems. It is fine now, and all the styles have been applied consistently. No splitting. To do spell check, you can click on the review, select the entire thing, click on review, and then on proofread, spelling and grammar. Ignore. So it has been done, there is no any problem. Okay, everything is fine now. The last thing is save the document using the same file name and format used in step 1. We will save it and then print out the document. So save. Now to print this one, you can click on export. If you don't have printer connected, you can click on export and then print, or you can use print itself and then go to PDF. Okay, here you can, if you have a printer, you can select a printer. I don't have printer connected. If you don't have, you just click on using the print to PDF, just click print. That is the layout. I want to show you one thing before we do that. They were asking that external border, when we are printing, that the border is seen, internal and external borders or grid lines. So to do that, you go to options and then display. Here in the display, you tick printing options. I tick this one, print background colors and image. I have already done it, but if it is not set like that in your computer, you can set it. So I will leave this one. Mine is fine, it's already. So I'll go to the printing and continue printing. Print. So I will give it give a pack print. I've already printed earlier. I'll give it a different name. Click on this one, and then because I already have one, well, let me delete this one. So okay, give a pack print, so this okay, so that has already printed. You can check on the document. The layout is there. Yeah, this is how the document looks like after printing. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, see you in the next video for the database and presentation sections of this paper. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, click on subscribe, like and share. It will help me make more contents.